puns, excuse all the commentary one-liners, but this really would be the most perfect birthday present for him, with his great mentor Alberto Tomba celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Can Razzoli do it? You saw him come from behind in the Olympics. Can he do it again here in front of his home fans?
He's doing exactly what he needs to do, take as many risks as he dare and gets the reward. Over 1.5 seconds, surely that's enough of a buffer. He can possibly even afford a mistake. He knows though that the faster guys are still to come, so Razzoli skiing this in a very measured way. Spends half a second there getting the line ready for the pitch, but that was a very heavy edge set on the important right foot turn.
Oh, he's down! Alpha, former World Cup slalom champion 4 years ago in the 2008 Tour, and he's already been on the podium in giant slalom so far this season. He knows exactly what's required to put the pressure and beat Hirscher.
Right in there, like a fighter coming out of the corner, ready to go, right on the gates. So far, so good for Manfred Moog. A lot of pressure on each of these turns, but he's carrying good speed.
Oh, he's getting a little tangled with his poles in one of the verticales there, but all of that experience under his belt and skis, keeping me out of trouble and keeping the momentum and green light on the Italian side.
A little bit scrappier across the traverse though, but he's not giving it up without a fight. Still got a good high line as he comes onto the pitch, and still got a good chunk of time to his side. Half a second the clock shows. Moog desperately trying to let the skis run off the pitch. He's carried good speed from the steep. This is going to change the leaderboard surely.
1:44.78 the target time. Can the host nation Italy take it? No, he's missed it. 0.24. 1:45.02. Woohoo! Manfred Moog into third position.
Where did it go? Where did the time go? He looked like he had the measure of the lower part of the pitch to perfection. He's picked up the pace, but it just seemed to fade away in the last dozen or 10 gates.
Once again, the Italian fans go silent here at the foot of the Miramonte, and the Japanese racer just needs to better one more, and he will record his first career podium of the season. There are 3 left to go. This is the last chance for Italy. This in the gate, Christian de Ville. They won the last World Cup slalom here back in 2005, and this is their last chance tonight. 7th position for Christian a couple of weeks ago. Can he take the lead away from Yuasa and put the pressure on Felix Neureuter and Marcel Hirscher, who will be our last 2 skiers to race?
He just has to focus, ski his own race here. He seems to be approaching this in a cool and collected manner. Nice quick moves. Oh, a little touchdown and he's over. And look at the time as he goes through the split on his backside. 1.7, he gained 0.2 of a second on our leader. What a disappointment for de Ville. What a disappointment for the crowd.
Well, the look on the face of Italian coaches tells the story. Diving into the next turn to try and save it. He had to go over as he was trying to switch the edge, but there was no chance that Christian de Ville could get away with that one. And out he goes. 3 Italians in the last 5, and 2 of them crash out. 1 of them lies third. We still have 2 racers to finish up tonight's proceedings. Japan is guaranteed its first podium of the season, and Yuasa is also guaranteed his first career podium. Christian Leitner on the left of the screens there, a slalom coach, did a lot of great work with Kali Palanda. He now looks to be working his magic with the Japanese.
Yeah, no surprise there. He's coached many of the greats over the last 20, almost 30 years now.
Here comes Felix. His father was third here in Madonna de Campiglio as far back as 1972. And when he was third in 72, Gross was the winner. The Olympic slalom champion only got the better of his dad. Johnny started off very smooth and clean. It's an interesting tactical play from the German number 1, but the reward is impressive.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time in hand. He has to keep the pace as high as he dare, but not make any fundamental errors, and just hope that Hirscher, who has still to ski, is forced into a mistake. Nice clean action here, but time being lost. Felix can't afford any more small errors. He must let the brakes off. He's got to let the skis run from here, or he's going to get bumped down the standings. This is good though. Look at him go, real quick feet movements there through the flush.
Neureuther going for his third career World Cup win. He's got to take it away from Japan, and Felix has done it. 0.61. Not only does the German take the lead with a very calm, cool, collective performance, he also sets a very difficult task for the Austrian to better. Great run from Felix. John, we said it on the first run. We see it in slow-mo on the second. He's more balanced and calmer than ever before.
Yeah, he's got things dialed in. The technical execution is almost flawless here. Look how calm his upper body is, indicating that all the work has been done perfectly timed. All the work's been done with the lower limbs, and good carving action top to bottom. Let's see if Hirscher can answer that one.
And he's looking to take revenge for his dad, who never won here. Germany have never won here. Now, one to go. Let's close up proceedings with the great Marcel Hirscher, overall World Cup champion from last season. He's been on the podium in all 4 of his giant slaloms with 1 win, second and third in his 2 slaloms. No question about the confidence, but can he hold on in this incredibly tricky and precarious midsection?
Ooh, very big mistake there, but look at the time he's made up on Felix now. He's taken more than a half a second out of the German on the top third of the course. It's just a question of if he can stay on his feet. He's going to win this thing by 1.5 seconds.
These turns will decide it, John. Watch him here. Now it's down to 0.88, has to arc and round the turn off to keep with the race line, but just like Neureuther, doesn't press the panic button, carrying the speed, the work done on the top turns. He's now coming through the lower. Surely it's Austria's night.
Oh, it must be. Barring a straddle in the last half dozen gates, this is Hirscher winning by a country mile.
Oh, Marcel Hirscher, he's done it. And he's done it on one of the most famous and historical pieces on the tour. He's tangled in the TV cables, but what a magnificent performance. Neureuther gave his best for Germany, but Hirscher, well, loaded it up and went one better.